Today, she's back to share some tips on how to avoid keep going back. How to avoid out-of-stock items when updating your home. Please welcome back Monica Mangin. Monica, nice to see you. What? Yeah. Monica, we're excited about your new project. Don't know if you've heard. There's already a spin-off.
I heard.
Of your new project.
I love it.
I've been
in the
following
Poconos.
every step of this Poconos cabin renovation.
It has been something. So we've been renovating during a pandemic, which is super challenging. There's materials missing, materials that are $1 million, and hard to find labor. So I've learned a few things and thought it would be really helpful to share with the viewers kind of what I've learned. So we'll walk through it, and then you guys are also going to help me make some choices for the bedroom and the kitchen, and the audience is going to help us design the bathroom.
So these are the rooms we could be staying in.
Yeah,
these are the rooms we will be staying in when we have our weekend getaway.
All right, so first off, say you wanted to replace all the moldings and trim in your home. It can really add to it. It can add so much character, but wood is $1 million right now and it's hard to find. So my alternative to it is painting your trim. So you guys have a couple different colors there. You can grab your brushes, and even the most basic trim, this is very simple, just baseboard trim, looks so amazing when you add a bunch of color to it. And you'd want to keep your walls pretty neutral if you're going with some of these colors. So, Kelly, there are two there in front of you. There's a green and a gray, and those are your choices for the bedroom that you're designing. So I'd love to know which of these two colors you think we should paint the bedroom.
Well, I can tell you right now that as you know, I'm such a sucker for any sort of sagey, greeny,
I love the green. It goes with the woods and the pine trees.
It really does.
We are going to paint all the trim in that color. And also what I should mention is I really like a satin finish on a trim.
Yes.
If you want to go more glam, you could go to a higher gloss. Okay? All right, so now what happens if you're so into shiplap or all wainscoting and wood in the walls? It's very expensive and it's hard to find. You're gonna keep hearing that theme over and over. So the alternative is peel and stick wallpaper. You can get it in styles that look like wood or just embrace some really fun patterns. So I wanna show you how simple it is to put it on. Pick a pattern there, Kelly. Put some very glam ones there for you.
Any glam one I want?
Any one you want.
I'm gonna pick lips just because it's fun.
I thought that would be so fun, in your dressing room.
I wanted that one.
So normally they come in nice big rolls, but I cut them smaller and kind of made us a little wall. So all you would have to do is it's literally like a sticker. You're gonna peel it back and you're gonna press it on.
Oh my gosh, but
the tip for this is that you always want to push from the inside out to get rid of air bubbles. Okay? You can also use a credit card, or right there's a little installer and it gets all the air bubbles out.
Flatten it right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how simple that is?
I think it's perfect.
It looks awesome.
But then you have to line it all up, right?
You line it up, but, okay, so here, Kelly, we have your choices for the bedroom.
Yes.
We have two choices. I kind of went with a gold theme. Which of these do you want on the walls?
You know, I'm a sucker for the palm fronds, I think.
This guy here?
Palm fronds.
Palm fronds, right.
We got it. That's what we're going to go with. And a simple pattern like that would be really easy to install, and then you don't need to hire an installer, too. So nice.
And you have a photo of the bedroom we're designing?
I do. Let's see it. I think it's up here. It's coming. Or maybe they already showed it.
And there it is.
So doesn't look like much, right? We covered up a window, ripped out a closet. So that was it before. Then we did all this renovating.
I'm very excited. Very excited.
Now, what if you can't hire an electrician? They're really hard to get a handyman or a handywoman to come out. Here's a way that you can hang and install a light without having to do any wiring.
That's a good idea.
So in front of you, Kelly, you have a puck light.
Yes.
And what I've done is put some heavy industrial Velcro on it. Stick it on the inside.
Are you kidding me?
Just screw it into the wall, and then it's on a remote.
Oh my gosh, and just change out the battery when you need to.
Just change out the battery. It's so simple, and anyone can do it.
You know what I miss? The ring light from at-home broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
You have your home improvement ring light right there.
I'll never get over it.
We've got more pandemic-proof home improvement items right after this when we come back here on Live. Back with Monica Mangin, so we're moving on to the kitchen and the kitchen cabinets, Monica.
Yes, you are helping me design this kitchen, and I'm going to give you some tips throughout. So one of the biggest expenses, so you can see our kitchen's right there. That's what we're working with. The cabinets aren't much to look at, but it's really expensive. They're back-ordered to get more, so we're going to paint them. So it's super easy, homeowner friendly. Before you can paint Ryan, you got to sand it just a little. You have a sanding block there. You're just going to take off the gloss. You don't need to get it all the way down. You just want to make sure that the paint's going to adhere. So I kind of pre-sanded a little bit for you. So you do a quick sanding, and then you're just going to roll on your paint. Now, cabinet enamel paint is what you want. Okay, and using a foam roller helps you get that like really nice factory finish. You can go ahead and do it. There's a lot of paint
I didn't realize that
here.
cabinet enamel paint was like a whole separate category of.
It is, and it has some, I don't know, I'm going to make up the science, but it has something sciencey in it that gives it this really nice finish.
That sounded very official.
Yes.
Thank you.
Very official. Now, after you've painted your cabinets, swapping out the hardware can completely change the look. So like we have all these amazing pieces, and I feel pretty fancy here. Brian, I gave you a cabinet, and then there's a bunch of hardware there with magnets. You can see how quick and easy the difference is.
Wait, you magnetized it?
I did. I spent all weekend magnetizing
just for the demo.
these.
I thought, can you pull it in the real life?
Ed was wondering if you could do it at home, but you can see the difference that it makes. It really changes the look, and you can just, hardware is a really inexpensive, easy way to change up the face.
That's cool.
Okay, now you're onto the backsplash.
Yeah.
Now, what happens if you have kind of like old basic tile? Okay,
you gotta spruce it up a little bit.
You gotta spruce it up. It's a heavy DIY. You can't hire someone. So these are peel and stick tiles that go right on top.
This is
and again,
unreal.
It's similar to the wallpaper, but heavier duty, and it's washable. And you actually just peel it, place it, seal it really well, and you have a new backsplash. Right? So Ryan, you have a couple choices here. These are your two choices, Ryan, for my backsplash. Do you like the top or the bottom?
The bottom's a little busy for me. I like the subtlety of the top.
All right, we're gonna go with the top.
Yeah. Okay, good. So that's the backsplash.
That's that. So you have your choices, and then the audience is going to help us with the bathroom. So there's some shower curtains there, but they need to head to social media to do that.
So the audience is going to fix our bathroom?
Design my bathroom. Our bathroom.
So go to Live Kelly and Ryan on Instagram to vote for your favorite choices, and Monica's back on Friday to reveal her newly renovated cabins in the Pocono Mountains of Pennsylvania, where we're doing our new show.
I need to go do all this work.
Thank you for coming. This is great. Coming up next, we'll open the inbox right after the break here on Live.